My name is Todd Strauss-Schulson, and I'm a writer and a director of movies you've probably watched on airplanes and TV shows you've watched at home while you're sending emails. And I'm 43 years old, and when I was 28, I got diagnosed with polycythemia vera. Um, and I've been living with it for the last, 14 years or something. I live bicoastally between New York and Los Angeles and have great doctors on both coasts. I take hydroxyurea. That's a recent thing. I've tried Pegasus in my life, and but I normally get phlebotomies every 6 weeks and take a baby aspirin and try to keep myself in shape. And that's what I do. My motivation for joining CFS this year is that my doctor, John Mascarenas, told me that I should do this. But I thought that it was interesting and compelling. I have for years wanted to be more involved in patient advocacy. I think that I have a unique story and life. I have it young. The job that I have has me traveling around all the place. I make comedies, so when I come into the hospital, the staff and I are laughing even though we're dealing with a blood cancer. And but also I carry with me, a sort of a subterranean anxiety all the time that this is progressive and chronic, and living with a ticking time bomb in your body is a real thing. And navigating that and learning how to live alongside that is significant. And John and I talk about it at length. And also my relationship with my doctor is a little bit unorthodox. We're not such dissimilar ages. So our relationship is like we roast each other. We're like antagonistic brothers, but it's all love, But yeah, when he comes into the office, it's like, God, you look terrible. That relationship with my doctor is central in my life and unique. And yeah, I have very, very much wanted to help in any way that I can as a person that carries this burden. I'm a writer and a director of movies and TV shows, so I'm traveling around all the time. I live between New York and Los Angeles. So when I'm in New York, I see John every six to 10 weeks. But we also text not all the time. I don't want to be a crazy stalker person, but although he's always reaching out to me. It's uncomfortable. But we do see each other, we do stay in contact. If I'm worried about something or something strange, I just send him a thing and I say, what is this? Is this abnormal? And he responds back. So that's great. When I'm in Los Angeles, I have another doctor who's great at Cedars-Sinai, and he's another kind of goofy lunatic. We play ping pong. We play ping. He brings a ping pong tape. He brings a ping pong paddle and a net and a ball and a sweatband. And after he checks me out and I do my phlebotomy, we play ping pong for an hour and catch up, which is also unorthodox. I don't know why people are treating me like this. Maybe it isn't unorthodox. Maybe this is what every patient gets, is a ping pong match and relentless texting whenever you feel nervous with your doctor. But for me, it's very special, and I need it. When I travel for work, I lived in Berlin for 6 months. I shot a movie in Baton Rouge and had to be there for 5.5 months. I don't get to see these guys. And so I've got to find, mostly I have to find places to get phlebotomies wherever I go. And so I am a weird, almost like Guy Fieri style expert of all of the phlebotomists you can see and all the places you can go in the world. Berlin was a really interesting place to get phlebotomies. Again, the doctors help me find these places around the world, or they'll say, yeah, we met this doctor at a conference. You should maybe go to this guy. But in Berlin, it was interesting. They sit you in a room and you get your infusion in a room with 20 other people who all have different blood diseases. And so there's no partitions. And so you're sitting kind of in a circle, like you're in preschool or something, with strangers, and you get to chat. Now, what are you here for? What do you have? How long you been coming here? How's that going? And there's something weird and like egalitarian about a situation like that. And you don't, for some people, I'm sure maybe that would be uncomfortable. You want it to be private and you want to be quiet. But for me, that was a relief to be able to normalize it in a certain way, like you're just chatting on a bus or a subway with people that also have needles in their arms getting infusions or bled. So those are all unique perspectives or angles on this thing that I live with. My name is Todd Strauss-Schulson. Join me November 8th at the 41st Annual CFS meeting. I'm going to give a funny speech about what it's like to live with PV.